take a look at the solo sections for None But the Brave. Okay, so both Niels and Bruce have parts in this. Bruce just basically plays about 4 or 5 bars at the end. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at Niels' parts first. So what we've got, 7th fret B string, and you've got a lot of this again is on the B string, lots of vibrato as well. So you've got 7th fret B, timing wise you've got 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. Okay, lots of vibrato. So 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. Then I think he's doing a slide, grace note slide from the 7th fret to the 9th fret. So same timing, but with that extra bit at the start. So 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. So his first 3 bars, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and then we're going to 10th fret B string, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you've got 7th fret, hammer on to the 9th fret, and these are 16th notes, so right at the end of the bar, and then you're going to go to this 7th fret afterwards, 1, 2, 3, and then you've got some triplet crotchets, but the first one is a rest, so that kind of sound, okay? So I'll just play the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars. So you got 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, so this next bar is basically a hammer on. Again, you can mix up the hammer-ons and slides if you want. So hammer on from 7th to 9th fret on the B. 1, 2, so again, grace note slide, 1, grace note hammer on, sorry. 1, 2, then open B string, and 2nd fret B string, 2 beats, and then this kind of really cool bend on the 7th fret of the B string, and then pick the 7th fret B string. Okay, so I'll just play where we've got to so far. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars. Okay, first 8 bars. So 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next bit. You've got this 7th fret B string, 1, 2 and then 3 triplet quarter notes. That bar again, so 1, 2 and 9th fret B, 2 and 3, 4, and then you've got a pull off 9 to 7 at the end of the bar. So that bar again, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and a 1, 2, and then you're going to go 7th fret, hammer on to 9th fret and the E string. And then 7th fret E string, then 10th fret B string, 1, 2. I think he's doing this because this is the bit where Bruce comes in, so it's harmonising. So it's quite hard to hear. Bruce is kind of higher in the mix, I think. I think he's doing this, a bend on the 9th fret. So a bend up a semitone. So the pitch is the 10th fret B string. So you got this bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you got a hammer on the 5th fret to the 7th fret of the B string. And I think he's kind of maybe a grace note pick, or again, it's slightly different, but so you're hammering on 5 to 7 B, then sliding to the 9th fret, B string, open B again, 2nd fret B. Now this is the bit where it's just about to come into the next verse, and I think he's doing something like this. I think Niels is probably doing this. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so you're going to go grace note slide from 7 to 9 on the B. These are all quavers. Timing wise here, 3 and 4 and. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. So you do 2 on the 7th fret E, 1 on the 9th fret E, and then a nice slow bend when the verse starts on the 10th fret of the B string. Cool, so I'll play the last kind of 8 bars, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 bars, because it goes into the verse. So 1, 2 and 9th fret, 9th fret, 7, 9, 7, 10, nice little bend, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Cool. Okay, so I'll just play, it's quite a simple solo. Again, it's all in the vibrato and the smoothness of the slides, the hammer-ons and pull-off and things like that. So I'll go through that whole of that solo. Okay, so this is the Niels solo. So 1, 2. Cool, so that's Niels solo. So again, when Niels is doing this bend, this semitone bend on the 9th fret of the B string, Bruce then comes in, harmonising over the top of it. So he's doing this, which sounds really cool. So again, so Bruce only really plays on the last 4 bars. So let's go through this then. So basically what's happening is on beat 3 of, I think, the 12th bar, let me just check that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so halfway through the 12th bar, when Niels is doing this, that section there, Bruce will come in and do the same kind of pattern, but bending out from the 12th fret of the E string, and then hitting, once he's done the bend, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 11th fret E string. And then you've got 9, 11 right at the end of this bar, and then a hammer on from the 11th fret to 12th fret. Again, grace notes. It's 1, 2, and then the 11th fret E, 3, 4, and then stay on the 11th fret. 1, 2, and got this. 1, 2, and a 3, 4. Okay, so nice and simple, but really effective because you're adding that harmony to Niels' part. So I'll go through Bruce's bit again. So again, this comes in at the midway through bar 12 of Niels' solo. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, 2. Again, you can slide up there or hammer on. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and a 3, 4. Okay, do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and a 3, 4. Again, when I recorded the backing for this. I did the Bruce part that you can hear in the walkthrough. Cool. So hope you've enjoyed this little guitar solo Patreon only video. And any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Thanks again for supporting, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers, bye.